Hey everyone. This is an unusual video for me. I'm just gonna give like a quick news update. I've never really done anything like this, but I just want to let you guys know some recent news that I learned. So, uh, first off, I want to talk about the situation with Bioware because Dragon Age Veilguard wasn't very good. Apparently, I haven't played it yet. I don't know if I will play it, to be honest. It just doesn't look like it's aimed at me anymore. I liked the Dragon Age games a lot. I love the previous trilogy, even Dragon Age 2. I liked a good amount in Inquisition. Like, I still like them. The first one is the best, but, I still like those games. But Dragon Age Veilguard was a huge disappointment, and everything at BioWare is now on the line. Everything is dependent on Mass Effect, and there's a new one coming out, or apparently it's in development. It's very, very early stage development. I'm going to link a video in the description from a previous designer, like lead designer guy at BioWare named Mark Dara, I think his name is, where he breaks down the history of BioWare and their development process in how they were, shifting teams between Mass Effect and Dragon Age and KOTOR back in the day and Jade Empire and all that. And now for the first time in BioWare's history, they have just one team. They don't have Dragon Age team. They don't have Mass Effect team. Like, it's just one team now. And it's all hands on deck for Mass Effect. And I know it's hard to get your hopes up for anything from BioWare at this point, considering their last three games, from Mass Effect Andromeda to Anthem to Dragon Age Veilguard. But I just want to let you guys know a little bit of news here. And this is kind of old news, but I also have a bit of breaking news because I'm going to tie this into Obsidian, and this news just came out today. At BioWare, the person that is writing the next Mass Effect game, or is like in a lead position, is the lead writer for Deus Ex Human Revolution. So, and also Mankind Divided. So I don't want to tell everybody to get their hopes up really high or, to be too optimistic, but also at the same time, I would say maybe don't be too pessimistic as well, because you don't really know. I mean, BioWare, in many ways, BioWare is not the same BioWare that it was. In fact, in most ways, it isn't. All the core people that used to be at BioWare, they're not there anymore. Like 90% of them, from what I understand, especially in writing positions or in lead positions, like Casey Hudson, Drew Carpathian. A lot of those guys, they're gone. However, that doesn't mean that there isn't talent there. That doesn't mean that they can't hire good people. So that is a big that is a big one, because Deus Ex Human Revolution, I haven't played it, but or I played a little bit of it. I haven't finished it, but it's definitely loved by Deus Ex fans, and so is Mankind Divided. So I just wanted to say that, or I wanted to give that news there for anyone that doesn't know, though that is old news. Now, the recent news that I wanted to talk about here is at Obsidian, John Gonzalez was just brought back to Obsidian. John Gonzalez was the lead writer on Fallout New Vegas. He created Mr. House. He created Caesar and all that stuff. The strip, all the gangs there. Pretty much the core plot of Fallout New Vegas, the NCR stuff. Like, he wrote and constructed the entire plot of Fallout New Vegas. And also, I think he worked on Honest Hearts as well, which I think is the best DLC in New Vegas. All the Joshua Graham stuff, all that. So the best parts of New Vegas was done by this one writer who left Obsidian after and went to Guerrilla Games and worked on Horizon Zero Dawn as like a lead guy there. I haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn. Doesn't really look like my thing, personally. I just aesthetically and things like that, I'm not really into the setting and what it's doing. But that's just personal preference. I've heard that game is great, the first one. And now he's back at Obsidian. So, just letting you guys know, regardless of what happens with Avowed and Outer Worlds 2, they're both coming out this year. apparently. Now, Outer Worlds 2, I could see that getting delayed. We'll see. but they're both on track to come out this year. They could both have huge problems, but when it comes to RPGs, RPG design matters for sure, and Obsidian I think is still pretty good with that stuff. But when it comes to writing, I think Obsidian isn't what they used to be, for sure. Like not by a good long shot. I feel now. To be fair, I've not played Outer Worlds yet. I played Pillars of Eternity 2 and I didn't like it. And I played Pillars of Eternity 1 and I liked that one a lot. So I don't know. I played a little bit of Outer Worlds, like only at the beginning. And I wasn't, it didn't grip me. It didn't really pull me in. So yeah, I was uncertain of Obsidian and their future. But with John Gonzalez back, that's a really big deal. So I just wanted to let you guys know a little bit of recent breaking news there, I guess. But for anyone that is watching this channel that is an RPG person, like we've definitely been through some dark times with RPGs, but we've also had some good stuff. You know, there's the Kickstarted games, the CRPG revival in that, and some of those games I did not like, but some of them I did. I liked Pillars of Eternity 1. A lot of people didn't. I liked it specifically with the White March expansion. I think that basically fixed it for me. Gave more variety and content and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to, you know, the core RPG juggernauts being Bioware and Bethesda and Obsidian as well, I think that there's been some misses. There's been some big swing and misses. I mean, there's Starfield, there's Fallout 76. I think Fallout 4 was horrible, but that's my opinion. A lot of people don't hate Fallout 4, but I hated it. And, you know, at BioWare, you have, like I was saying, Andromeda, Anthem, Veilguard. And then at Obsidian, you have, I think, some kind of lukewarm reactions to some of that stuff. I think Outer Worlds, the initial reaction, I think, was really positive, and then I think over time, people saw it as more mediocre and kind of a disappointment by Obsidian standards. But I guess I would just suggest maybe not giving up hope just yet. That's all I would say. And yeah, that's all that I wanted to say in this video. I've got some ideas for future stuff that I'm going to do. I'll keep you guys posted. So see you on the next one. Bye-bye.